Oh, hey, Red Knife. Hi, Tannerax. Hi, Hostel. Why is this window so small? Hey, Bridgewater. So Safari on macOS does this thing where it, like, every, 6 months or so, it just deletes the my, like, browser history and settings and everything, and, like, a bunch of other people online have this problem. It's kind of messed up. Yes, also, I know that I look like a peach today. I had to use the yellow light filter because I look kind of like a peach. Basically, I wanted to put on makeup this morning and I used a foundation brush instead of a like beauty blender. So yeah, you should have seen the first time though. I looked like a clown, an actual clown. Especially when I messed up my like eyeliner. I went full clown and then I was like, okay, I have to start over. But I was also pretty determined to wear makeup today, so yeah. Hope you guys have been good. I haven't seen you in a week. Stupid ass head cold or whatever. I'm not even that, like, I didn't even get that sick. It was kind of like a couple days where it was just like misery, but other than that, felt okay. Hello, Yellow Duck. What's up? I don't know what to work on today. We're actually going to work on a project. Probably not. Love my stream title. How are you doing? Oh, I'm tired, I guess. Cranky. I don't feel sick, really. There's a few like moments here and there when I'm like, oh, this is so annoying. But largely like my nose is like cleared up and stuff, so you can see that I'm cranky. Well, I'm waiting for my breakfast. Well, I'm boiling water and then I'm going to cook some eggs for breakfast. And then I'm going to drink a Celsius. Got fired so you can use a parasocial consultant? Yeah. What do you want to know? Generally, that you're not ultra well feeling. Yeah, there's still like some residual stuff. Like my nose still gets like a little. My nose is not like mucusy, it's just kind of swollen. I don't really notice it unless I lay down, which is super, super annoying. But other than that, it's pretty okay. Jumping into the next employment, I was considering freelancing, building a product. How's this working out for you? I know you do closure for money, but Are your game projects meant to make money someday, or are they stream content? Yeah, so far they're only stream content. Um, what were you thinking about freelancing with? Red Knife, do you have like a niche or something in mind? Hello, Maya. Mia. Maya. Deviate sometimes, sleep on my back, right or back. I never slept on my left. I end up sleeping on my left because uh I've acid reflex sometimes. Maya. God, you must hate my guts by now. Um I'm sorry, it's just the friend group, okay? Um yeah, I usually sleep on my left side. But my nose has been really annoying lately, so working closure from Captain Coder. That is true. I do usually write closure. Good thing we don't even know each other personally. Yeah. Totally like a non account here. Definitely don't know Maya Trans. Oh, hello, H4C1M. Hey, Lotta. Good morning. Dad and TO mainly work in closure. Oh, cool. That's fun. I probably know your dad, honestly. Old language, just tuning in for the first time. Yeah, nice. Ask your dad if he knows who I am. I feel like a lot of closure developers know who I am. It's kind of weird sometimes. Be at like a conference and be like, yo, are you Janet Carr? Drop links in self promo, but let me know if it's allowed. Whose links? I'm best at Android dev. I also did backend and a bit of front end. I wonder if the best strat is do whatever for money while building your own business. Is that what you're doing? Make money with closure until streaming makes you rich? Sort of. I mean, yeah, it's like freelancing kind of enables me to do other things for sure. Um, how would I put this? Yeah. So basically, I do freelancing, obviously. I do like fixed rate freelancing, and then that kind of enables me to do all these other things. So fixed rate work in closure, because that's like a good niche, good horizontal niche. Uh, what else? Chat room. Wait, we're talking freelance and functional programming, peak stream? Yeah. Ignored for 2 messages. Oh, I'm sorry, Alexa. I didn't see your messages. Hello. I see you. I see you, Alexa. How's the game dev going? It's alright, I guess. I just got back from a week of sickness. I guess we're having an ad break. Hello, I hate sleeping. I'm good. I feel better. All girls are bi. Just need to find out if she's bipolar, bilingual, bisexual, or just a bi TCH. Probably the latter two for me. There, Venus. We are knights who say niche. Niche or night niche? Olio. Okay, don't make me regret clicking on this. Oh, interesting. Okay. Vargas. I know that last name. I think I do know your dad, actually. That would be really funny. I feel like I know that last name. Oh, the FTC? Maybe not then. Jamie Vargas. Every bitch has her niche. All right, that's something. Hey Brett, what's up? We're all clowns in the inside. Glad you're back. You had the Rona? No, I just had like a cold. It was very much like a cold, like a cold cold. Yo, underwear thief, thanks for the 4 months. Yo, guys, I gotta put the eggs in. We're running like big time late here. Oh, egg time. Yep. Hopefully. Need this enclosure. Alchemical records. Hey, you Jinx. Have an API question? I hate sleeping? Alright, I'll try my best. What's up? Actually getting carpal tunnel? No. I just didn't change the stream title because I literally had no idea what to go with this morning. Oof. Ow. Good morning. Hey, Fallen. Morning, Fallen learns. I think one of my eggs popped. Bummer. God. What a day, chat room. What a morning. What a week. I mostly watched like a lot of TV, just sitting on the couch being sick. I went through like 3 boxes of tissues. Pretty gross. So much snot. Yo, why the fuck is my face so fucking crooked, dog? Gotta get some Botox or something and lift that eyebrow up. Yeah, no, so the title's from a while ago and I had like pains in my like forearm. Couldn't type. Hate being sick, me too. Dude, I was so pissed. Okay, so I was literally like hustling on client work. I was like busting my ass to get like client work out of the way because I wanted to stream for all of March, right? I was basically going to do what I did in December, get all my client work out of the way by like working like overtime or whatever. And then I was going to stream. You have remarkable even eyebrows. Thank you, Maya. Maya. Voice sounds okay? Yeah, it's a little like there's still a bit of like swelling in my nose. So like things don't get through very easily. But yeah, I was like busting my chops. And this is probably why I got sick, honestly. Too much stress. but I was busting my chops too. Busting my tops. I almost said busting my tops. That's funny. To stream for the rest of March, and then I got sick as soon as I finished the work. Boo. Oh, hey Siri, set a timer for 8 minutes.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Wow. I don't know what's up with Apple's voice speech to text service, but it is like busted today all around. All right, whatever. Hard boiled. Busting my top sounds like going into Hulk mode. Extra strong, serious work. Oh, really? Because I thought it was like gay stuff. I was like busting my top. Like that's some gay shit. I don't think Vamala's here now. Uh, yeah, everything that could go wrong went wrong this morning. I put on too much foundation, so I look like a clown. Arguably, I could look kind of like a peach this morning. My eyebrow pencil, I don't know if they changed the formula, but it was super brittle and kept breaking. And then it just like would not go on my face. So that was really frustrating. Lots of yelling this morning. Hmm. Good morning. Joke in there, busting top somewheres. And expects saying gay shit from me? Why? Oh yeah, shoot. I keep forgetting I need to be family friendly. um Whatever, it's fine. Who be yelling at you? Mons, get him. Me, I was yelling. I was the one yelling. Targeting a different class of family. Hey, kitty cat. Why you be yelling? Oh, just anger this morning, mostly. And I look like a peach. So, there's that. Yeah, family type is very important here. How peachy. Yeah, I think I have the wrong shade of foundation for my skin tone, actually. That means, but you do look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, underwear thief. Big freeze tonight? What do you mean, big freeze? Now I'm scared. What happens tonight? Oh, wow. Yeah, the temperature's gonna drop. I'm a model. Mm. Well, sometimes I like to think myself as a model, but oh, yes. Well, makeup's something I really wanted to start doing more, and I did in December. Mm, I don't know. But yes, what else? No update on sponsorships. Hey, Climb Bottle. Back. I was on the phone with the wife. Why'd you put it in quotes? She is your wife. It's a little sus. Oh. Oh, that isn't her actual name, of course. Oh, hey, Dan. Dan Vale. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Are you moving to Canada? Did you get that job? No, but I might go work on WoW. Really? It's kind of cool. Maybe the classic team? We're big fans of WoW classic era here. Wait, didn't you say the WoW gig was maybe in LA? Old RuneScape? Old school RuneScape? Irvine? Oh, Irvine, California, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Look, there's like California is a magical distant place to me, okay? Like I don't know anything about California. Oh, okay. LA, technically Irvine. Well, that's exciting. Dan Vale, our MMO guy. Orange County. Oh, the OC logs into retail. You get to get it. I'd like to work on something cool like a poop machine. That would be cool. I gotta hand it to you, Dan. That would be crazy. Server dev, baby girl. Poop quests and WoW. I've been told there's a lot of poop jokes in WoW. Yes, yes, I'm very smart. Very, very smart. Yeah, so life just basically paused while I was sick. Um 4 days, 16 hours, 51 minutes. Is this on a classic playthrough? Fallen? I'm thinking those eggs are probably just about ready since I've been blabbing my mouth off here. I don't know. What's that? Is that like a slash played? Egg time? Let's go. Let's go, bud. Mm-mm-mm. The egg water sounds funny. I better go check on it. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Missing? I'm right here. Hey, Shrimp. How are you? Sorry, guys. The eggs were like overcooked, so they wouldn't cool down. Hey, Freestyle on YouTube. That's the albuterol. In Canada, we call it salbutamol. Although I'm shaking fluticasone propionate at the moment. Chill out. Who's chilling out? All right, one more second, I promise. All right. Alrighty, alrighty. Alrighty, okay. Um, hmm. I don't really know what to work on today, if anything. I'm sure it'll come to me. Something fun, maybe. Just shake nitro nicotine. Finest business idea so far. Some nicotine and nitro gas. Vape scene. A vaccine. You can vape. Well, domination is always an option. You look very hot as always. Thank you, Turbofish. I didn't know this morning, so it's good to hear it from somebody. Hmm. Oh. Let me see. What does the software dev category look like today? I feel like there's like a lot of people streaming in there. It's pretty funny. I feel like people get laid off and then they take up streaming because they can't like figure out how to get another job or something. I guess that's kind of what I did actually, but years ago. I was like way ahead of the curve. And I also had a client, so I guess that's not true, but whatever. If I end up without a job, I'll become a streamer. Any news about the sponsorship? Well, no, not yet. I probably should follow up on it today. Um, we're pretty close. Like we're talking about numbers, so no sponsorship by a tech company. Why is everybody does game programming? I don't know, because it's fun. Game programming is way more fun than like doing, I don't know, anything else, I guess. Yo, Derivative, thank you for the 23 months. Literally has been subscribed since I've basically been a streamer. Yeah, wait, I don't even know how you're subscribed for 23 months because for the first like 2 months of streaming, I was not affiliate. Golden Cabotrain incoming. Yo, thanks for the 15-month shrimp. Hello, C and Kai. How are you? Happy Monday, fellow humans. How do you do, fellow humans? No way, Golden Cabotrain? Bruh, don't let that hype train die. Come on. Come on, bruh. Come back from a week of being, like, dead. Basically fucking dead. Oh, right, family friendly. I am never going to be able to pull off this family friendly thing. I'm just going to have to tell them that I just swear like a sailor. We have luck today. We should go to the casino. We should subscribe to keep that Golden Cabotrain alive. Whoa, I didn't even mean to rhyme. Oh, okay, hang on. I need hand cream. Oh. All right, for real though. Yo, T2, what's up? How are you? I've been watching your streams casually as I've been sick. Bagel sponsor when? Bagels are nice. I like eating them with soup. OpenClaw to be a real-time editor and tune out curse words. I don't know if there's enough of a stream delay. And I don't want to introduce a stream delay because that would be like kind of miserable. An egg sponsor gets sponsored by the egg farmers of Canada like thing. Sponsored by the egg producers of Canada. I could be like an actual embodiment of those like stupid Canadian commercials. Like what's cracking? Those what's cracking commercials. Get people to eat eggs all the time. Overworked. Hope you get better soon. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I am feeling better, like a lot better. I'm still a little my nose is still a little stupid, but other than that, feel pretty good. Every Friday dress up as a giant egg. All right. There's like a whole bunch of entendre here. You don't actually understand uh that like only my queer homies would understand. Oh, I have hand cream all over my hands, so now I can't open the Celsius. Instead of F off Friday, it's egg sitting Friday. Some supplement sponsors that you can get money selling fake vitamins. Well, I don't really want to hawk fake vitamins. I can get paid like decent money. Okay, like to give you an idea of where I'm at on the sponsorship, I'm not gonna say names, but like I created two like sponsorship options for like tech companies, and the more expensive one is like could net me like a lot of money. Not like a lot, but like it would literally basically almost pay all my bills if I added like my Twitch. If I take like the sponsorship and my Twitch payout for the month and put them together, that would pay my bills. So like looking at like a pretty interesting situation. Uh Enough to give up client work? Almost. Yeah. But like the problem is that I would have to keep selling sponsorship slots because the more expensive option is like kind of more of a I'll work with your like tech option on stream. So basically becoming like a shill. Well, I shouldn't say that. Have to stream? Yes, I would have to stream. I'd be obligated to stream. You guys let the hype train die? Seriously? Rick. No, it's not an AI company. Nope, no AI. Not well. Every company has an AI play right now, but their core business is not AI. Yeah, we shot that hype train down. We had one shot, one opportunity to seize every kappa we wanted, and we missed. And the WW3 is about to start. Fine. We weren't meant to exist anyway, so it's fine. Good riddance. Beginning of Terminator. God. I've seen the AI. It's not rising. Yeah, it's stagnating for sure. I think maybe. AI uprising would be worse for people who spoke about bad AI, unlike myself, who will only sip praises. Yeah, that means I'm cooked. The problem is I think AI companies have an incentive to overinflate the like I guess like anthropomorphic features of LLMs, right? Well, there was something in the news recently. Anthropic was like something about AI anxiety and like also wanting to escape and stuff. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. Or if it is, it's like just the completion from like a Reddit post. You know what I mean? Like, it's not real intelligence. That's the problem. We're losing the war on truth, and somehow a bunch of probabilistic embeddings are being are masquerading as like intelligence. You're really gonna ever get an AI sponsorship? Well, I mean, or it could be an ambitious thing to try and get me to change my mind, right? Right, I'm gonna have a sip of this Celsius. Mm, it's so good when it's cold. LLMs are not helping with the war on truth. Oh, I know. It's awful. Everything is awful. Oh, it's all kind of piss color. Yeah, all energy drinks look like piss. Carbonated piss. It's weird, for sure. I'm sipping it because I haven't drank one in like months. So it's gonna hit me like horde, you know? It's gonna last me a couple hours here. Yeah, you're not supposed to look at it. You're supposed to drink it out of the can. That's why. That's why monster cans are probably all colored, right? You want to drink out of the can instead of pouring it into a glass. If you pour it into a glass, you are gonna be sad. Mm. Hopefully, a few sips of this, I'll wake up. I'll think of some cool idea to code up. But basically, yeah, so sponsorship happens. We're gonna code up something with their product. It'll be good. It'll be cool. Here, Guarana from the Portuguese grocery store. We tell you that you need to stop streaming after 12 hours? No. Don't think energy drinks give energy if you have ADHD. Hmm. All these funds going to AI are wasted? Yeah, probably. It's like the scene in Role Models where Sean William Scott is peeing in the urinal, and it's like, insert blue or green color here. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. Teleports itself once you eat. Speaking of teleportation devices, I watched The Fly last night. What a good movie. Like classic Cronenberg. I was like, yeah. I've been really into like cheesy horror films lately, so watching The Fly was cool. Bull came to our office last week and gave us a pack of energy drinks to promote participation in some AMD based AI code event. See, that's how you know there's a bubble. As soon as like what is it, Flo Rida? Or there's one like rapper guy that like is always at like tech conferences. I think it's Flo Rida. Flo Rida. He's like they always hire him to do like tech conferences or something. Or like tech meetups. Whatever he's at a meetup for, that's what the bubble is, basically. Fly's mega classic. Yeah. Okay, look, I thought about watching Spaceballs this weekend, Tanner X, but I just didn't really want to. I was in the mood for like cheesy horror films, so that's what I watched. I watched a lot of horror films this weekend. I watched Phenomena, Slither, The Fly, uh I was gonna say The Apprentice, but that was not a horror film. Jeff Goldblum, yes, yes, a young Jeff Goldblum is like crazy to see. It's a, it's such a Jeff Goldblum film. He's full. My girlfriend last night said he's full on Goldbluming in that film. What am I developing? Carpal tunnel, such a good joke. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna develop something maybe once my brain turns on. Mm. You showed your niece the fly? How old is your niece? Perfect kid movie? I don't know if it's the perfect kid movie. It's cool to see some shots of Toronto in The Fly. I think that's like probably what I like the most about Cronenberg's work is he always filmed in Toronto. So it's really cool to see like these shots of old Toronto. Like I literally when they're in like the what is it? Particle magazine offices, the like the city you see out the window, that's Toronto, right? Like basically they're facing like the mural of the Flatiron building at like Church and Front Street, I think. I think it's Church and Front. One of my favorite bars is right there on that corner. My girlfriend didn't notice at first. She's also watching the stream, so hi babe. But yeah, she didn't notice at first, and I was like, yeah, no, like your office is like right there. This is the like the park and stuff, you know? So it's cool. Toronto. Hey, vodka. Yes, I was pretty pumped. At Janet a girlfriend. Like cheesy horror, go with Reanimator. Oh yeah, I think that's on the list, honestly. Uh Hey Iroquois. Yeah, so the Fly was good. I think I'm gonna have to watch. I almost watched Demons too. Been really into like Dario Argento films. I watched Phenomena, Phenomena, but it's like in Italian, so it's or like not the film, but the name, like the Italian word for phenomena, which is basically the English word. That was nice and ridiculous. Ah, Toronto. I love this city so much. On Leprechaun, I haven't watched it yet. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. She was like 9 months old at the time. Literally didn't know what was going on. Dude, you probably like traumatized that baby. Showing her the fly. If I saw that movie as a kid, I would be scared for sure. Especially when all of his flesh falls off and then he turns into the actual like giant fly. Yeah, I think my next Cronenberg film is gonna have to be Existenz. I've been meaning to watch Existenz for a while. Develops carpal tunnel. Everybody seems to be liking that title this morning. I wonder if Existenz is filmed in Toronto. What was the Fly? You told me it was good. I can't even remember how to spell it. Oh, develops carpal tunnel. Yeah. I don't have carpal tunnel. It's just a big joke. I can't even spell though. I have been a little worried though, because like I feel like my motor coordination is like gone down. I notice I'll just like type gibberish sometimes, thinking I typed the right word. It's kind of annoying. Visit Toronto, maybe when the weather and the flights settle down. Yes, I like that idea. The Toronto is amazing, pretty much basically starting in May. And then in the summer, June, super fun. Pride month, all that stuff, super duper fun. July and August are just like super hot. Uh September is also pretty warm now. Shout out Toronto. Toronto. Mid with a good bike cafe I'd like to visit. Oh, yeah. There's lots of that stuff around Toronto. Toronto? 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 Whatever you want to say. What? Hello, Shader Theory. Good morning. Truno? Toronto? T-O? The Six? Perhaps you've heard of it? Oops. Oops. Parentheses means more parentheses, more good. That's a fair assumption, I guess. I don't really know what to work on today. I definitely want to work on something, though. Radiating after my stymie? Work on making stream friendly, family friendly with an app that auto bleeps you when you say something family unfriendly. That's true. I think just need like a Steam Deck though, where I can like press the button and it beeps me out. Hey Count, what's up? Using hot tub coding sessions a thing? You'll slay it for real? I don't know if I'm confident enough to do hot tub streams, honestly. Probably get banned. But yo, what's up? Count Zero, how have you been, man? Feel like, yeah, last time you were here, you were battling like a cancer diagnosis, leukemia, I think. Been a bit, yeah. I'm good to see you're doing well. Wow, your memory's awesome. Still battling, but doing good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Just got taken out by lotion? Like the bottle like assault you? Also, McGill, I see you with your posture in check. God, chat is popping off this morning. I still don't know what to work on. It'll come to me. I'll get a cool idea here in a minute, probably. Ah, Lucifer's oregano. All right. Oops, I didn't mean to pin that, but that's kind of a funny thing to pin. Shoot, I didn't mean to delete your message. Yo, count 0 to 20 gift subs? Dude, thank you so much. I'm guessing I'm hoping you live in a country with you live in Canada. What am I talking about? Don't you live in Canada? I'll say like you live somewhere with like socialized medicine so you don't have to worry about the Skrilla. But yo, thank you for the 20 gift subs count. Man, that's huge. I'd be worried. Like anytime somebody says they have cancer, I'm like always so worried. I'm like, how close to bankruptcy are you? Because I just assume everybody lives in America and they go bankrupt from breathing basically. So we also have an ad break. Thanks, counter. Thank you. Look, even someone named Mr. Love Pickle got a subscription. That's cool. Count? Count, are you still there? Luckily negative. Testing for something worrying. Dying from normal reasons. Wow. That's dark. Um Oh, I see. Viera got a subscription was saying thanks to Count Zero interrupted. Yo, Count. Okay, hopefully you're still here. Um have you seen the new like editions of Count Zero? The Count Zero books? They also have them for Mona Lisa Overdrive too. You know? They're like orange. I think there's like, there's like a resurgence happening because like the Neuromancer TV show is coming out someday, maybe. Uh yep. Don't you agree? What happened to everybody? Why is everybody so quiet all of a sudden? The show is coming out? Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, how are they gonna like create a modern script? Who are lurking? Are we yapping now? Which show? Neuromancer? Beast Machine and make a literal rendition of original Minecraft mod? Feed the Beast? Well, I was trying to like, I don't know. I was very excited. I really want I kind of want a copy of Count Zero and the new Mona Lisa Overdrive. Yo, H4C1M. What does that stand for? Hackem? Yeah, let's see if I can do this without leaking my email address. So basically, the Neuromancer cover has been like green and minimalist for a long time, but like the sequel books never kind of got this like updated like look to them. Mostly because a lot of the stores don't actually carry all the books. Micah? Okay. Hey, Amlonite. You want a copy of Zero, Count Zero, Mona Lisa Overdrive? Well, I actually already own copies of them, but they're the old copies, right? So I've got the trade paperback, one of the old trade paperbacks for like Count Zero, like the one from the 90s. Like it has like the early 2000s. It has the early 2000s William Gibson font. If you know, you know. Um, but yeah, so I've got the trade, and I have the original like mass market paperback for Mona Lisa Overdrive. But I have like the current trade paperback for Neuromancer. So let's see if I can share my screen without. Micah's kind of a cool name. Yeah, like this. You know what I mean? I want the new cover editions, yes, but I don't need any books. I don't need any more books, okay? I live in a studio apartment, so I don't have anywhere to put them. I suppose I could donate the old editions or whatever. But look, even especially Mona Lisa Overdrive, it's right in front of me. Like this has been out for a while, but this is like new. They just published like this new cover for Mona Lisa Overdrive. Me, I could make an awesome game with lore. Look at it. It's amazing. All right. So that's, yeah, books. I like books, but I don't have room for books. I hate book trilogies that aren't like uniform. Like my copies of, I guess I have like my copies of like the Bridge trilogy. Two of them are the same like form factor, and then All Tomorrow's Parties is like this big, tall, thin book. Like doesn't match the other books at all, and I'm like, come on, man. Love books, but I have too many already. Kindle comes in handy in that regard. Yeah, I mean, I think Canadians really stand for Kobo. I used to have a Kobo a long time ago, actually. Kobo was nice, I guess, for reading, for sure. I'm looking at my bookshelf. Rakuten, yeah. But they still sell the like Kobo e-readers though. Rakuten. You say it really fast, like the way I was saying it. It almost sounds like raccoon. Rakuten. It's fitting for Toronto, I suppose. I had to move twice last year. I've come to hate my books. Yeah, honestly, I got rid of a lot of like stuff when I moved. I got rid of so much stuff. Um Stuff is kind of annoying to have for sure. Would pulp upstairs again? Totally worth it. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm trying to get the brain gears turning here for a project idea. I'm not really excited about anything though. Kind of odd. I'm excited to go to Europe in a couple weeks. That'll be crazy. It also means that I won't be streaming for like a couple weeks, probably. Unless I do decide to just buy like a GoPro and stuff. Which part of Europe? We're going to Spain for a week and then we're going to Portugal for a week. Cool trip, yeah. I'm excited. Very excited. Should be nice, should be warm in the south of Spain, which I'm very excited about. Euro trip, yeah. I just hope I don't get a taste for like traveling all the time, you know? Become one of those digital nomad peoples. I don't even know how I would stream though if I was a digital nomad. A digital snowmad, maybe? Hey, Underhill. Digital nomad would be so much fun for a while. Yeah, I think it would be. But like a lot of my like life is like location based, right? Friends and family. All my like friends are here in Toronto. Uh like I get like special medical shit here. And RV traveling across the country. That could be fun. The only problem is I don't drive, so medical shit sucks. Yeah. Yeah, so I've like you know, if I went traveling like full time, I'd have to like come back pretty regularly, I think. Or go to places that were like had the medication I want, like Thailand maybe. Probably be able to get it in Thailand, perhaps. Um yeah. But one idea I heard that was pretty cool recently could go to like Buenos Aires for the winter or something, you know? Buenos Aires. Do I have a tip jar? I do. You did just buy um 20 gift subs, so that's a lot. But yeah, if you want me to have some tapas, that's very sweet of you. You got a good tax refund? Great, because I did not. I actually owed 40 grand in taxes this year. So, uh, usually when the numbers like fall into place, yeah, when the numbers fall into place, usually I owe myself like a $1,000 out of my business bank account after paying taxes. But this year, no. I actually went up a whole tax bracket this year in 2025. So I had to pay like way more. Yeah. It took all the money in my business bank account, which I've been saving for income tax, and I had to put a little in from my like savings account. So it really sucks. Yeah. I was like, whoa, that's I did not expect that. I also like was really shocked at the amount of money I made. Cause I feel like I didn't really work that much more last year. Oh well. That's a figure out of an anxiety nightmare. Yeah. Well, I always owe like, I usually owe like 30 grand, but I also like made 30 more grand last year, surprisingly. I don't know like maybe I was just hustling too hard like all last year. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Uh, yep, that's it. Lots of money. Lots of money gone. Hustle a medium amount. See, that is the idea. So, uh yeah, I guess I shouldn't feel too bad if you want to put some money in the tip jar. Twitch earnings was like kind of the cause of it. I made like grand total of like 10 grand, 10,000 Canadian dollars from streaming last year. So not like an insane amount of money, but still enough. Put it that way, owing 33% is not that extreme. No, yeah, like, and I usually put away like 30% anyway, so. Oh, I put it in the chat, count zero. This stream elements link. I probably should put it in the bio, I guess. Your itinerary set for the trip? We haven't set for Spain. We really need to get on it for Portugal. Like we've been putting it off. I'm like, we're gonna be in Portugal in like 3 weeks. Like we should we gotta do this like soon. I think we're gonna do it like this week for sure. Especially now that I can leave the house. Sorta. Thank you. Thank you. 3 weeks? Well, no, we're just going to Lisbon for a week, but we're going to Spain for a week before that. And I bought these nice sundresses that I'm really excited to wear. I'm gonna wear them in the nice warm weather, and hopefully nuclear Armageddon will not happen while we're there. It'll be great. Perfect. I love it. Oh, what else I had an idea for a point and click adventure game recently with a really crazy art style. But I don't really remember what the art style was. Oops. A free day in Spain, I would recommend a trip to Toledo. Okay. Where's Toledo? Does Sintra when in Lisbon? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Where's Toledo? I'm gonna like look stuff up on Google because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna be really far from Toledo, so I don't think we're gonna make it. Itinerary. Itinerary. And we gotta fly over the Atlantic. This will be my first like flight over the Atlantic too. Oh my god. I've only like flown short haul, never ever long haul, so I'm like, here we go. Count what dude, $400? That's a little more than dude, that's a little more than like a few tapas. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. The euro's pretty strong right now. $400 after 20 gift subs? Dude. Yo. Hi, Micah. Thank you so much. I'm just kind of like blown away. I thought you were gonna make some expensive tapas. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, $50 maybe. And you're very welcome. Dude, thank you. Holy smokes. Oh my god, that's crazy. Count Ed, do you still stream? Have you been streaming lately? From one dev to another? Yeah, thank you. I mean, man, I just rolled off a freelance gig, so technically I'm unemployed right now for like maybe the next few weeks. Not since I've been sick, but I'm planning to start up again this weekend actually. Oh, really? Okay. Let me give you a little shout out then. Maybe I'll watch. If you stream this weekend, I'll watch. Well, I'll try to watch cuz I'll probably be spending time with my girlfriend, but since we didn't get to see each other last week. But yeah, for reals. I'll watch. My thick southern accent. Oh wait, you are in America. Like, are you like, you like a southern drawl, like the Texas, Tejas, Memphis, Tennessee, Tennessee. Wow, very much a southern drawl. I think it's charming for sure. Hello, where are you flying out to? The south of Spain. Wow. Thank you again. I'm still kind of blown away. That's a huge tip to get after being back for like I was in Toronto a few years ago. My draw got quite a few comments. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet Canadians love that. You should come back to Toronto. Come back to Toronto. Maybe when you're feeling better. Come to Toronto. I love Toronto. It's so multicultural. So many places, cool places to eat. Yeah, it's great. I love Toronto, especially in the summer. I was just like earlier in the stream I was lamenting about how amazing Toronto is. It's fairly clean, I think. There's definitely some like parts that I don't know, gross, but otherwise it's yeah, especially the downtown core. I think the downtown core is pretty well kept, which is also like this like tourist playground. Restaurants, shops, the CN Tower, all the touristy stuff. You can go see a baseball game. Super into baseball. Actually, I'm really excited. I'm going to, right before I go to Spain, I'm going to Blue Jays game. So right by the Hard Rock Cafe downtown, right in front of the CN Tower. Oh, yeah. Nice. There's like a few hotels down by the CN Tower, I think. Well, I don't know where the Hard Rock Cafe is in Toronto or where it used to be. I think it closed. Yeah, bummer. All right, enough chatting. Working and getting done here. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, Count Zero. And thanks again for the support, the donation, and the subs. Jeez, that is huge. Well, I still don't know what to work on, chat. Like, I'm drinking this energy beverage and I'm talking my mouth off here, but I don't really have any drive to work on anything. I figured after a week of like not looking at my computer, I'd probably want to write some code, but I don't know. I don't know what to work on. Hello, McNets. Well, I guess I'll open the farming game project until I remember what the point and click adventure game was. We'll jump in the software dev category because that's how I'm selling sponsorships. Be like, brother, I'm at the top of the software and game dev category. It's important. And we have Gibson on the screen. Gotta have Gibson. Can't have. Gotta have that. Can't not have Gibson. Boom. Oops. Mr. McNets, I see you. I was super pumped about this farming game when I was working on it. I feel like every project has a half-life for me. It's like the first 2 weeks are the best 2 weeks, and then like after that it kind of becomes like a grind. Hey Slater, what's up? We hacking the Gibson? Hello, Enpran. Not necessarily hacking the Gibson per se. Not hacking the Gibson per se. I just have Gibson on the screen. Although I did just think of a silly point and click adventure. Apparently my brain wants to make maybe a point and click adventure game. It was like I could take photos of like my apartment, but like on the floor from the perspective of like being like this big or something, right? Like as best as tall as my iPhone, right? And then I get on the floor and just like different spots in my apartment, just take a bunch of photos. And then that could be like the like world for the point and click adventure game. But then again, I don't know if I want people to like see the inside of my apartment. You know what you know what I mean? Point and click adventure farming game? Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. It's probably one of those ideas I cooked up when I was like half asleep I gotta start keeping like a notebook on my desk because I'll fall asleep or I'll start to fall asleep often. I'll have an idea and then I'll wake up and I'm like, that's such a cool idea. And then I don't write it down. So Euro trip point and click adventure. I remember thinking a point and click adventure with a certain visual style would be really interesting. But I don't remember what the visual style was. Pokemon Go has been mapped out cities for delivery robots. I have not. Is the floor a mess? Yes. There's currently clothing on the floor. Eurotrip point and click adventure. I don't know. Like it was a very different visual style. I was wondering about a Resident Evil style game with real photos for the static backgrounds. Did something like this ever exist? Yes, pre-rendered backgrounds. Well, real photos, I don't know. Um, but you know the originals had pre-rendered backgrounds, right? Hmm. I know. The same work done with real photos. Interesting. That's an interesting idea. It might work if you could make the like use all the graphics processing power then to make the characters look as like photorealistic as possible. Special cameras or by hand. Yeah, probably by hand, I would imagine. You'd have to draw like the bounds of the. But think about it, it would be so good. It would actually be probably pretty good because you can capture natural light and all that depth, right? You don't need to make like well, you'll probably have to actually like recreate some of the what is it, the speculars on the character. Like you'll have to actually kind of have like different light sources. So when the player gets close to the light source in the photo, there's like a is it specular that I'm thinking of? Specular light. Specular lighting. Yeah. And then there's what's the other one? Clearly I don't do graphics programming. Diffuse lighting, I think. Recreate all light sources from the photo, I guess. Hey Nil, I look good. That's because I put on some makeup this morning, so health wise, I'm just like still the tail end of this sickness. But otherwise, overall pretty good. Doesn't the iPhone have a 3D camera? That's true. Yeah, it does. iPhone something rather. God, my girlfriend has like an iPhone like 16 Pro or something. I don't know. It's huge. Every time I hold it to like, you're like, here, like, what do you want for dinner? And she hands me her phone, and I have to like hold it with two hands. I'm like, how is this a phone? This is like a tablet for me. Like my hands are so small. I'm like, like this is my iPhone 12 mini, okay? This is my hand. This is my hand relative to my iPhone 12 mini. I have small hands, okay? Those modern smartphone things. Why can't I get another one of these? That's what I'm pissed about. I want small phones, okay? I like this phone. That's why I've had it for like 5 years. No upgrading here. But yes, girlfriend phone, so big. You get no pockets and no small phones. Well, my jeans have pockets. Actually, this fits in basically every pocket that I have because it's small. They'd be releasing 7-inch phones. I know, but like, it just sucks. Because I also get, I think like there's obviously a market for this. I get asked, like I would just get asked out of the blue sometimes, like quite often, like, what phone is that? It's so small. I'm like, iPhone 12 mini. They're like, oh, I really like, and then they would complain about their phone being too big. There's definitely a market for this. It just sucks that Apple killed them off. A foldable? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know that I'm gonna have to upgrade someday. Like, this phone is starting to get kind of sluggish. iPhone Air's okay. I think because it's not as thick, it feels a little better in my small hands. Does that make any sense? Mini is 5.4 inches. I know. 5.4 inches of amazing stuff. I guess the 7E is only like half an inch bigger. Phones have become too boring lately. There's very little reasons to upgrade often. Well, yeah, the hardware has also gotten like really, really powerful, right? I mean, they put an iPhone chip in a MacBook. Like, phones are getting insanely powerful. The only thing that's actually limiting a phone at this point, honestly, is like battery life. Buying that dumb MacBook, I got baited. Oh no. I thought about buying a new old stock iPhone 13 mini, because then I know that like my like phone case will actually work with the iPhone 13 mini. Yeah, I also remember when you could get phones with removable batteries. Smirks and Apple superiority. Making fun of me? Want MacBook hardware but Linux? Oh, do I have a laptop for you? Just kidding, because I don't even have it. Not yet, anyways. Whoa, okay, so there's a post from 6 months ago on Reddit. It says they bought a brand new iPhone Mini 13 directly from the Apple Store. So Apple might just have some new old stock at the Apple Store. I didn't even think about that. Wow, did they really move those? They've really like moved so poorly. They just have them laying around like, hey, Captain Coder. And they were red. Oh, the line of numbers launched and all the press ding dongs were like, oh my god, no replaceable battery is gonna be a total failure. Not a total failure. Yeah. I do love the color of my iPhone. I just like this phone a lot. I just wish it was good still. Like, it's slowing down. The battery is starting to, like, run out. It's slowing down because Apple does that thing where they reduce, like, power usage as the battery ages, right? Does a MacBook hardware with Linux laptop exist? No, not really. It's kind of like an inside joke for for the regular viewers, I guess. Great to see you, Captain Coder. I do feel well. I feel better, for sure. I absolutely need a small phone, but the upgrade to 16 Pro has been great. Good in small hands. No, you didn't miss anything. I don't know. I don't think it's quite I need to quite upgrade yet. Hopefully. But going to the iPhone store, the Apple store might be an interesting idea. Mid 2010 MacBook Pro that's running Linux. Nice. Yeah, some Linux, like old MacBooks can be saved from the e-waste pile by Linux for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just go down to the Apple store. Just got banned on chat by one streamer. Well, you better behave yourself here then. We don't take kindly to ban invaders. Also, why? Yeah. Malice Company. Never heard of it. Upgrading your 14? Dude, if I had a 14, I'd be like cruising. Breezetown. That's only like 3 generations ago. I'm like 5 generations behind now. For rewriting open source to bypass licenses. That's funny because, um, well, at least in the United States, the copyright case law is settled. Like, I mean, I guess like the GPL might be something that can cause problems. Talking in chat, and he noticed and responded that it doesn't the joke if you can buy something. Art artistic provocation. Well, even if you like had an LLM generate, I don't know, a piece of software, sure it gets around the license problem, but it doesn't get around your copyright problem. So, and at what point is it a derived work? If you're like, we're gonna American Cry laugh. Told everyone both things. A 1,000 viewers. Who was it? Who was it? Oh yeah. I mean, just go back in like a few weeks or so, and they'll unban you. Maybe they're very lenient with the unbans in the Primogens channel. I've noticed. If I ban you, like you are gone. Well, I mean, harassing him is not a yeah. I don't endorse harassing him. Differing of opinions is fine. Now we're friends. That's true. Yeah, you did used to be banned, Abu. It's probably just like, yeah, for the lols. Well, I don't know the full context of the drama, so I'm only hearing it secondhand from you now, aren't I? Man and Juhat's Twitch chat because I kept making your mom jokes. Granted, I was also 6 pack deep in beers. See, yeah, it's when you act like that you get banned. New to Prime's character. Oh, this is the first time you watched his stream? Yeah. Dropping with irony? Dripping with irony? What is this? Is this a company? It's apples. Liberate open source. Liberation from open source license obligations. Our proprietary AI robots independently recreate any AI project from scratch. This is a wild idea. This is so wild. Legally distinct code. This is so funny. Okay, check this out. Check this out. It's pretty clear that like the people doing this don't actually know anything about copyright law. Because if you look here, right here, right? They've got like dependencies is like m dash react, m dash low dash, m dash express. That already means right there on the front page, this is a derived work and it's covered by the license. Like they fucked up already in their marketing. Like this is okay. That's yeah. No attribution, no copyleft, no problems. There's also no copyright, I guess. Closure, a common list. Banned by another streamer posting clip in the same streamer's stream. Really kind of went against Twitch encouraging clip making. Is this closure a common list? It's a closure script, yeah. Right is really ridiculous. Frustrated with the attribution clause. Is this like really a problem for software companies though? Like it's usually a problem if they're trying to like sell or exit, but otherwise it's not really an issue. Some licenses require to contribute improvements back. They really don't, but okay. Your shareholders didn't invest in your company so you could help strangers. Yeah, great, cool. I love how this is like the attitude toward open source. It's just like, yo, fuck you for helping like build and make the internet and this business possible. Jesus Christ. We've come full circle. Okay, thank you, C and Kai. I'll see you later. Free market's not perfect. Well, it's supposed to be free as in free speech, but company forbid AGPL code? AGPL is the more flexible license, though. There's no way this works, right? There's no way it works, and if it does, because they probably use like I don't know people in India or something like every AI company, uh, it must it it must be a derived work. I mean, yeah, especially if it outputs with the actual name that it's targeting. Only public documentation, still licensed. Okay. Still licensed. It's part of the license, but whatever. We'll just ignore that. README files, API docs, APIs by like Supreme Court precedent in the United States are copyrightable. Like Google and Oracle fought a legal battle for like a decade over this. This is 100% just like wow. The clean room stays clean. They're acting like this is Halt and Catch Fire. They never see a single line of source code. It's not just about the source code though. That's like that's very much like saying, "Oh, this book, this public work book, we just read this book. And now we're going to write a book that's basically the same thing, but it's not cuz AI. Holy shit, we're cooked." Of course, they actually created their own license. So this is the real loophole here, is that they just basically created like the MIT license, right? Yeah, no attribution, keep all modifications, no source code disclosure, do whatever you want. So they just recreated the MIT license. Investment in freedom. It's like free software is supposed to be free as in free speech. Well, yeah, we're screwed. The Malice Corp guarantee. Is this satire? Is that what this is supposed to be? Is this satire? Did I figure it out finally? Is this satire? Cause Malice Malice Corp guarantee. Yeah, I feel like this is satire. Registered in jurisdiction withheld. Not. Yeah, this has to be fake. Okay, this is definitely satire. This is definitely satire. The service is provided as is without warranty. Malice Corp is not responsible for any legal consequences, moral implications, or late night guilt spirals resulting from the use of our services. Buy something, you actually receive it. Really? Right, I want to see what the Malice Corp Zero license is. It's a dead link. These are all dead links. It has to be satire. About Us or robots. These are all dead links. Except the blog. The service works. Does it though? April 1st joke? Well, maybe it's an in progress April Fool's joke. Okay, hang on. That motherfucker right there is not real. Let's see here. Sure, I have a pretty. Alright, that's pretty easy. I don't know if I want to go through the funnel though. Let us launder some stuff. It was completely different. Yeah, but like, so it's just obfuscating the code then. If it passed all the is number unit tests, that is not clean room safe. That's a derived work. That's a derived work. Like they don't actually know if this is not a joke. They don't know. Yeah, I feel like this is not. Anyways, whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. So did like Prime verify that it's different? Like how the idea this is either a joke or a evil business model is a false di- dichotomy. Not even remotely close, but it was it like actual code, not like minified stuff. Just readable source code. It's kind of funny though. Like if this was a if their license is okay, hang on. Let's think about this for a second. Plan a couple of moves ahead. Where's no attribution, keep all modifications, no source disclosure, do whatever you want. Why not just publish a bunch of stuff under this license to the internet? And then nobody has to pay for it. That's brain thinking right there. Something unacceptable in order for people to realize this is real and unacceptable. Well, it's a pretty good MVP, I'll say. Liberate proprietary source. Ten other startups doing the same thing within a week? Maybe. But it really doesn't understand. Actually, I want to see the CEO's background because I feel like political economy of FOSS. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this guy's never been a software developer before. I feel like a lot of software developers would know about like the API copyright stuff. Kind of programmed himself into a corner here. You know what I mean? Like he may even actually be taking on a huge risk. Um already in fact it's is already sold. What do you mean? Yo, armpit weirdo, thanks for the 2 months. Now LinkedIn's not working. It's like no. Engineer new software, they just rehash code they don't own with plausible deniability. Just like with art. Yeah. Well, it's funny, to say the least. Got him. Country? Care about foreign copyright laws? I guess so, yeah. Not obvious. Feel like Prime actually get angry. I see. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good like marketing approach though, right? Outrage? Outrage works. My new MTY new hobby. Oh, gonna be my new hobby. Gary get banned on his stream. You probably get banned quite a bit from his stream, honestly. Oh, I don't have anything against Prime. Janet's streaming in my region sounds like a scam to me. I'm right here. What are you talking about? It's not a scam. I do feel like I should eat lunch though. Soon. Oh, I'm not sure what to eat though. Never got banned yet. That's weird. Usually these things make me like crazy hyper. I just feel kind of normal today. Panted to eat chicken. Mmm. I wish I had like soup or something. I didn't really go grocery shopping yesterday, so I don't think I have very much in the kitchen. Like the weather in my region today. I live in Toronto. Toronto. Toronto, the Canadian one. That's far. No, you can ban users. I don't usually ban people until they like come in here and act like a dummy though. Never guessed that I'm from. Well, I live in Toronto. I'm from the east coast of Canada. I live in Toronto. Spent some time there before the pandemic. Yeah, 2K17. It's a great city. I love it here. Twitch etiquette the hard way because I was new to chatting with streamers. I spammed slot without allowing people to get a feel of who I was. Oh. Hello, Cosmic Cowboys. Mmm. How long? Oh, we just had an ad break. God, I've been locked in the yap zone here. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Might have to eat a microwave thingy. First Tim Hortons experience. Man, I feel like Tim Hortons in Toronto is kind of dumpy. It's not very good. You gotta go to that small town Tim Hortons. That's where the magic is at. I'll tell you right now. Banned. Well, timed out. Suggested the wrong ingredients for barbecue sauce. Is there a difference? Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. But small town. Thank you, anonymous gifter, for the gift sub. I feel like small town Tim Hortons are more cozy. They're actually like more of a third place for people, which is cool. Well, that is a very strange thing to say, shrimp. So, my you are my queen that is motivating me to learn to program. Awesome. Well, I like programming, so like the donut holes though, the coffee is better than McCafe. Oh, you mean Timbits? I love Timbits. I don't eat them very often. I think I'm allergic to them, but they're good. Donut holes. Enjoy programming while you can. AI is about to take programming away. Oh god. People keep saying this to me and I'm like, is it though? Ugh. What happens if the AI bubble pops though? Right now it's unvibe coding stuff. Yeah. It's a great source of income. Fixing vibe coded shit code. Hey hand owl. None of that's gonna happen. Maybe not in the next year, but probably before retirement, I think. And then all that will remain are the taste makers. That's where the real power will come from. Taste. Coughing them all up and more. Well, did you hear that recently, what was it, like AWS? They had an outage, vibe coded outage thing. Probably next year can do this too. Yo, what the heck? I heard you were the 99X programmer. You really think you're gonna get replaced being a 99X? Vibe coding will collapse the software industry in the long run. Well, we're already beginning to see the like AWS outage, I think it was called. AWS suffered at least 2 outages caused by AI tools. Yeah, here it is. Amazon convenes deep dive internal meeting to address outages that were related to AI assisted coding. So basically, what I said, you need to be 100x to keep your job, right? Okay. So remember what I said that, like, this is going to lead to, like, well, sloppiness, I guess. And then, like, software processes are going to fail. And then, in turn, because that you're just growing tech debt from AI stuff that, like, When the software process fails in a software company, then that can cause the business to fail, right? I think Amazon is the first one to actually brush up against this like situation. I think it's fair to shift the blame to AI, but it's gonna happen though, anyways, though, right? It's basically the same principle as alert fatigue, right? You're not exercising that part of your brain as you do it anymore, right? So you're not thinking consciously about doing it as much anymore. So mistakes are gonna get through easier, right? Time I come just like sober. I agree, but then the issue is we're forcing developers to use AI. Oh, 100%. I mean, I've been like openly talking about it. Like, at what point are we going to like see developers lie so that they can actually just write the code that's like, not broken or not whatever, right? I don't know. We'll have to see how the industry transforms. It might be like one of those trends that's like super popular and then like dies out because we realize that like modern software development just can't be done, and we like with humans still in the loop, and then like we can't also like get rid of humans. We still need them. Social pressure and status games are and hierarchy are toxic. Yeah, that's just people though, right? Kind of like NFTs. Well, like all throughout the history of software development, there's been like these trends that kind of died out, right? These trends that were supposed to make like software development better. People who hate programming stop programming. It's probably what happened with software development. That's true. Yo, Dio, are you alright, man? You're kind of going off. You're kind of popping off here. Damager LM's pose, in my view, is that they are a runaround open source licenses. Yeah, never better. %, 90% how to use Linux, 10% Go. How have I been? Yeah, I'm good, Abu. I'm not. I'm just like getting over being sick. So that's nice. Come back. Stream. Still review the brake software of a car. Yeah, I'm trying not to speculate of what's gonna happen, but Bash Bunny made a great video about programming and AI stuff. Glad to have you back. Thank you, Abu. Existing software? Well, we just looked at that thing. Well, this is another reason why I'm like kind of questioning this whole AI thing. Because if AI can just cannibalize its data sources, it's not going to improve, right? In fact, it's probably going to get worse over time from here. If it keeps cannibalizing its data sources, Reddit, Stack Overflow, uh, many open source developers are quitting, right? If you can just like launder open source and ditch licenses, right? Like LLMs are trained on all these things. The only thing that actually hasn't really gone on belly up yet is Reddit. We all know how that will turn out. We just have a Reddit bot. Look, I know that the GPL license has its like issues for sure. Um so acquired code is secured. Yeah, I'm going to use the machine to plagiarize it isn't the move. I mean, making sure any function that receives a pointer checks if it's null. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I didn't really expect this to turn into a big discussion about open source, frankly. Mm, forgot. I keep forgetting that I'm wearing makeup. A clean room implementation, it should be fine. Not exactly. Well, I was just talking about 99x programmer. I was just talking about how like even if you have like a clean room, at least in the United States, APIs are like subject to copyright. So if you just try to clean room something with the same APIs like React or some other library, that would still be technically a derivative work, right? Will they affect the industry? Companies doing that are not contributing to FOSS. Thought Oracle lost against Google. I thought for sure they won. I was pretty certain they won, didn't they? Beat Google. The dispute centered on fair use. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess they did lose. Interesting. I thought they won, but I didn't see the Supreme Court. Oh yeah, I had it backwards. It was the like the lower federal courts sided with Oracle and then the Supreme Court reversed the decision. So I guess I'm wrong. What was I doing before you came into vent? Just yapping mostly. Oh, we could work on this farm game. I don't know if I feel motivated to work on the farming game though. Yeah, the decision I guess was that APIs are not protected. I don't know why I was remembering the exact like opposite. A slow day today. Yeah. It's my first day back from being sick. Still a little low energy. AI work on the farm game for me. Thanks a lot, Shrimp. I hate that like LLMs are basically making people illiterate. Seems to be like every tech innovation right now is like be illiterate, basically. I like reading, I like writing, I like coding. Clean room BIOS clone with the same API. I I don't think a BIOS is an API though. Is reading like the first bytes in a master boot record an API? I don't think so. Oh, right. Google's use of the API was fair use. Right. Okay. So that's right. I did just see that actually. As all the int calls, all the interrupts. Yeah, the CPU interrupts, I guess. Like an int call for clear screen, put char. The BIOS, those? I guess, yeah. I guess it kind of makes sense. Int 10H. Good ol' int 10H. BIOS interrupt call. Yeah, but these are x86 interrupts, though. They're not BIOS. Like, they're not created by the BIOS, right? Right? Like, when you call an interrupt implemented in the BIOS, is it? Because generally how a BIOS works is, not a BIOS, sorry. Like the way all interrupts work, right, is you call the interrupt and then it goes and like, I does like this thing. Basically it just kind of like jumps the program counter to a certain part of memory, usually, and then jumps back. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much like all an interrupt does. So I suppose you would have to like, yeah, the BIOS would have to load something there. But that's not really the API though, is it? Is an interrupt an API? Maybe. Might be the CPU's API. Interrupt handler is written by software. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. This Celsius is not working as well as it usually does. Usually I'm like, all the brain is working good. Maybe I should eat something. Perhaps Mercury is in retrograde. Mercury can't be in retrograde because that means it rotates counter to the sun's, to the normal rotation. I think. Or it's the angle, I don't remember. I like to watch space stuff. Yeah, it's an orbital rotation thing. So yeah, I don't think Mercury's planet Mercury. Let's see. Inclination, average orbital speed. Orbit rotation. I'm pretty sure it's not ever retrograde. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, okay. This is kind of cool actually. Mercury's angular orbital velocity then exceeds the angular rotational velocity. Thus, to an hypothetical observer on Mercury, the sun appears to move in a retrograde direction. So basically, Mercury spins around the sun pretty fast. So it looks like it's going backwards. It looks like the sun is going backwards, but it's never actually in retrograde. All right, enough about orbital mechanics. That's what we should make. We should make like a space game. Game about space. Adult orbital mechanics game. It really is going backwards. But like if it was going backwards, it would always be going backwards though, right? I'm pretty sure or like fuck you guys. That's a clutch in reverse gear. Yeah. Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. Astronomically, it is an apparent motion caused by orbital geometry, not Mercury literally reversing orbit. Okay. It just looks like it's moving backwards because it's like an optical illusion. Thanks, Shrimp. Hmm. I like this game engine I made. I don't know if I feel like working on this game though. Train this LLM on Captain Obvious memoirs. Probably chat just confusing me by saying silly things. Certainly. Certainly, I can help with that. Absolutely, I can help with that. Closure like Rust? More game engines than games written in it? No, actually. There's not a lot of people making games or with Clojure, let alone Clojure script. That seems to be, that was my obsession for a while. I don't know what I'm obsessed with lately. My brain is off. I can definitely feel like my brain is like, it's probably because I'm still like a tiny bit sick. So like brain waves are not waving. Maybe I should have some carbohydrates. I didn't eat any carbs yet today. Bacon. Banana bread. Nanner bread. I do want to get into a project though. Maybe I'm burned out. I was feeling like I'm feeling like I don't really have the brains burned out from drive. Yeah, I don't know. The inspo, I guess. Actually, I've been writing a lot. I've been writing more lately, trying to get back into writing. Motivation. Yeah, I just can't think of a cool project idea, I guess. Yeah, client work has been like kind of draining lately, especially after hustling on it so hard at the start of the month. I'm kind of like cooked. Retail wow? No. Maybe classic. Classic wow. I actually canceled my World of Warcraft subscription because I couldn't remember the last time I played. My like Blood Elf Priest and anniversary is still like 22 or something. Hmm. Hey, the Amanda Queen, what's up? Welcome. VHDL code. FPGAs are pretty cool. Play the grind. Am good, and you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Just coming off a bit of sickness. No, I've never used Next.js. FPGAs might be my favorite. I kind of want to put, when I get my MNT freeform, I kind of want to put an FPGA in it somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I will. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I think it would be cool. I've never messed with an FPGA really. I just learned about them in school, but I didn't really like do much with them. But everybody's like, yeah, they're super fun. System Verilog. It's cool with a nice dev board. Last week for your class. That's cool. Don't use it. I'm doing the front end for React webpage, but Next.js is a pain in the head. Yeah, it doesn't seem very fun. Do I use Claude occasionally? Oh. I think I'm crashing from this energy drink, you guys. Oh. Oh, God, no. Another energy drink? Sheesh. Yeah, I should probably eat something. It's almost 1 o'clock here. My sense of time is all distorted because I started streaming late today. And water. Yeah, some water would be a good idea. I actually need groceries. I didn't buy any groceries, so. Anything done because I'm spaced out today? Yeah, me too. Honestly. Right, yeah. Mercury retrograde, so. Retrograde, fake retrograde, not actual retrograde. It just looks like retrograde. Is game develops hard to learn? Yes, it's been pretty challenging and fun to work on. Cool. Need to open one of them game dev websites. Game dev is much more fun than web, yeah. Sure, it's on screen right now, actually. So far, I only have like half of the core game loop done, which is plant something and water it, and then go to bed. So now it's the next day. Whoa, yo, ZA Shaw, what's up? How have you been? I kind of was like lurking a bit of your streams last week because I was sick. Game is not going very well. I'm kind of getting bored. I don't know how to like I don't know how to propel a project to the finish line because I just get bored after like week 2 or something. Maybe I should like develop games that will only take me like a week or two to develop. I didn't think about that. Let's just like really like use like mini games. We're talking like actual fucking mini games. I did finish one project, and oddly enough, it did take me only like a couple weeks to make. So maybe there's something to that. That's definitely what I should do. Yeah. You on the design level, the mechanics level, some system where you just had to worry about game logic and not the entire inners. Okay, that's not nearly as fun, Tanner X. You know this. Yeah, maybe I should just like go back to making mini games, single mechanic games. That was the whole thing I wanted to do before. Fun does not equal productive. Game I can make in like 1 or 2 weeks. Single mechanic, maybe. What system is that? Hmm. 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 Well, welcome, Raiders. Wait, Zed, did I give you a shout out? I'm getting derpy now. Oh, yeah, I did already. Twitch was like, you need to wait an hour. Alright. I should probably eat and have some water. I do have one thing I can eat for lunch. Well, maybe two things. I could make vegan mac and cheese. Or I could have like a microwave pasta type dealio. The more complex a project gets, the more boring it becomes. That's an interesting outlook, I feel like. Single mechanic games. Actually, I don't know why I opened that. I don't even have ideas other than like jumping or clicking. My last single mechanic game, the clicker, actually worked. It was fun. Well, fun. There's a relative term here. Okay, so I could have the microwave pasta, but it gives me crazy acid reflux, so I'll have to have like a Tums. I'll have to have a Tums for lunch as well. I still feel a little sicky. I feel like I feel good at the start of the day, and then I progressively feel a little more sick throughout the day. I recently realized that my lifelong acid reflux is very strongly related to stress. Oh, mine is very strongly related to acidic foods. Deep meditation and magically fixes itself? Really? Yeah, I suppose. Like, I mean, your diaphragm works a little more overtime when you're stressed out, right? I'm pretty laid back most of the time, except when I'm like angry at like client stuff. Pretty chill. Yeah, I think the internet's new favorite term is cortisol spikes. Oh, someone still writes code. Well, writing code is debatable since I just sit in this category and flap my gums. I just need to like come up with a brilliant idea. Cortisol ridge? Cortisol plateau? Cortisol precipice. Now we're talking. Ugh. Too much energy beverage, I think. I feel a little strange. God, what am I having, a stroke or something? I feel like parts of my shoulder and face feel numb. That's weird. Carpal tunnel, where you go in the tunnel with your pals in the car? Perhaps. Oh, Chad, I should not have drinking this energy drink because I'm crashing really hard. And I didn't even drink it that fast. I drank it over the course of like a couple hours. More and more viewers. I know, it just keeps going up. It will just go up for the rest of the day. Carpool tunnel. Carpool tunnel. The carpool tunnel. I get it. I see what you did there. I get it. I'm probably still sick. I am still sick a little bit, but not like dramatically. I think I probably should make a soup for dinner tonight. I meant to make it last night, but then my girlfriend was like, let me buy you dinner, so how could I refuse? Mmm. Ugh. Mm. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm just gonna call it because I feel like I'm pushing myself. Um, it's not bad for a first day back from being sick. Should we raid somebody? Take care. Thanks, Abu. I'll try and stream tomorrow. Uh, let's go raid cakes. Primogen? Oh, I was gonna say let's go raid cakes and say congrats on the launch, because I don't think I said congrats on the launch yet. I did see that Non was on. Well, I just had deja vu. Cakes is good? Yeah, let's go raid cakes. I'll be like, sup, bro. I hope you congrats on the thing. Sorry, I'm fading fast. Like my brain is like not functioning like pretty quickly here. Have a great day. Thanks, Underwear Thief. Thanks, Tanner X. Yeah, I'll try to be back. I wanted to stream for the rest of the month, but brain and sick, so we'll see. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, though. Okay. Bye, chat. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.